Yes, Motor Diabolical coming at you with another reaction. I'm gonna talk about Kendrick Lamar's halftime show. I like the show. I like his musical performance. It was pretty good. Because he couldn't use all the words in his songs. Because it was on halftime show in the NFL, and it was millions upon millions of people watching the show, watching a football game or whatever. So, I enjoyed it. I think Usher's performance, I think it was last year, was pretty good. And Beyonce did a Super Bowl halftime show, I think about 9 years ago in 2016, I believe. That was one of the best performances at a halftime show that I've ever seen. And but Kendrick Lamar is right behind hers. It was very patriotic. They had Samuel L. Jackson coming out there looking like Uncle Sam, the black version of Uncle Sam. It was cool. All the songs he did was okay. Kendrick Lamar really don't have a whole bunch of hits like that, like Usher did last year. Usher had a lot of hits. Kendrick Lamar, he really don't have all those hits like that. He has a couple of good songs. Not Like Us, probably his best song he ever did. Then he did some songs on the Black Panther soundtrack. But Not Like Us is his best song he ever did. So, and he teased the song a little bit, at the beginning. Then he went ahead and just did the whole song. So, he said Drake's name and all of those stuff. So I know Drake was watching the Super Bowl halftime show. I know he was mad, and everybody was singing along with the Not Like Us song. So yeah, I don't feel sorry for Drake. Drake is he's from Canada. He's not a foundational Black American. He's half black, half something else, white, I believe. I don't know what else he's mixed with, but yeah, I'm not really a Kendrick Lamar fan like that. I mean, he has some good songs, but he's on the LA coast. I live in Texas, so I don't really get too much down with all those California folks, man. I mean, it's not really my cup of tea. But I like Kendrick Lamar. And he could have put on some better his clothes that he was wearing during the performance. He could have put on some better pants or whatever, but it is what it is. I'm just nitpicking at the attire he was wearing. But anyway, I like the performance. He did pretty good. He had to cut out the cuss words. He couldn't say all the cuss words in his songs or whatever. So, but I enjoyed the performance. It's right behind the Beyonce Super Bowl halftime show performance for me. I give it the second greatest of all time for me. And then Usher last year was third. They had some decent Super Bowl halftime shows in the past, but here recently they've been doing their thing. Rihanna's was okay, but Usher did his thing, and Kendrick Lamar and Beyonce, that's the top three for me. I enjoyed it. All these people, singing along with that Not Like Us song. I know Drake was, he wasn't feeling that, man. So yeah, put Drake on blast in front of all these people, millions upon millions of people, man. It's very embarrassing. And I think this was the first rap artist to ever headline a Super Bowl halftime show. So Kendrick Lamar made some history there. It was pretty good to me. I liked it. I kind of been a Kendrick Lamar fan for the past 10 years. I mean, I'm not like one of his biggest fans like that, his biggest supporters, but I've heard some of his music, and some of his music is okay. And he is very, political. I say that, man. He says in his raps, he has a lot of political things going on, and he talks about what's going on in the world and what's going on in the United States and the white supremacy and the anti-black racist police officers, the white supremacist race soldiers. He has some songs about them. He talks about political things going on in the United States, which I like. Yeah, he's moving up the board for me. Because I really wasn't too big of a Kendrick Lamar fan. Now I am. His Super Bowl performance was great. But it's been Motor Diabolical. I'm a holler.